Hey, greetings, friends and fellow VC members. I got moved up to Wisconsin. Summers up here are decent, but I've heard bad things about the winter. Well, I'll just have to deal with that. Well, okay, we got one used record store here. Um, they're pretty good. I found some jazz albums I've never found before, and went to this antique mall with a bunch of 50 cents albums I bought. I bought a bunch this whole week. I went crazy. Jumping at the Woodside, the Buck Clayton Jam Session, 55. He plays one of the, brass or horn instruments, Columbia Records. Jazz Duo 2, um, John Grass, he's a French jazz horn player. There's a bunch of other jazz artists on here too. Herb Geller, Marty Pace. This is from like 54. Laverne Smith. She's a jazz type singer. Album came out 56 on Vic Records, which is a subsidiary of RCA Victor. Hold on. Wilson Felder, Inherit the Wind from '79. He was with the Crusaders. Joe Sample, another Crusaders member. Voices in the Rain from '81. There he is. Joe Sample, The Hunter from '83. Pete Rugolo, Reeds and Hi-Fi. He's kind of jazz band leader. This is from 58 or 59. Pete Rugolo and orchestra, 10 trumpets and 2 guitars, early 60s album. This next flyer from Antique Mall, Joe Bushkin, The Fellow Needs a Girl, jazz pianist, Capitol Records, mid or late 50s. Change the Scenery, songs by Ethel Ennis, jazz female singer. Mad Musical World, Mel Henke, Lad Dulce Henke. He's a jazz artist, 62 year and back. I forget what instrument. An action on stage performance starring Lou Prima, Lake Tahoe Prima style. Monocopy early 60s. George Shearing Quintet. Night Mist. He's a British jazz pianist. Latin Affair, George Shearing Quintet, stereo album. Excuse me. Michael Picciuani, can't pronounce that. Concord Jazz label. These I got from the same music record store, but these are all dollar albums. This Brown Story, it's greatest hits and Jay Sound. Re-recording of his 40s music. Terry Gibbs, jazz vibraphonist on MRC Records, mid to late 50s. Morgana King on Muse Records, Famous Change. Pop singer and jazz singer, this album's from '79. Buddy Rich, band leader and jazz drummer, this is from '72. Stick It. Dick Rudebush, Mr. Trumpet, Remembers the Greats, Jubilee Records, early '60s. Swing Softly, Sweet Samson, Core Records, mid or late 50s. Jazz musician. David Sanborn, Close Up, A788, jazz horn player. Mel Tremaine, Francis Faye, Porgy and highlights from the Upper Porgy and Bess on Bethlehem Records. And a better copy of this album. Going Places by Margaret Whiting, '57 album. She's a pop and jazz singer. Yeah, I went crazy on the records this past week, didn't I? Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the evening. Take it easy, folks.